Fatality.
Hello, welcome to another Evil Clown Slayer review. Today we are going to be looking at McFarlane Baraka from Mortal Kombat, from the Mortal Kombat line. This is the 2002 variant. I believe he's the most current version. He's not normal for me. Again, if you follow my channel, most of the stuff I do is I usually try to buy all the Warhammer stuff. I'm big into the Warhammer 40k. So kind of what I'm going to be doing is I'm thinking I could use him in my 40k universe. He might fit in kind of with some of my chaos characters. So we're going to be doing a little review kind of with that in mind, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So just to start out, it's just a figure review. Let's take a look at the box. This guy does come with some accessories in there. We got his little bone spike things that come out of his arms. Got a little extra brain in there, it looks like. I'm not sure what that is, other than, I guess, to stick it on the spikes to make it look cool. We got a base in there, pretty typical of all the McFarlane characters. So you can see that all in there. So this box is cool, but why is it Scorpion? I feel like it should be a nice, cool picture of Baraka on there. But, I mean, I know Poster Boy, gotta sell that Poster Boy. Kind of lazy box in my opinion, but still cool. I love that picture of Scorpion's awesome. Scorpion's an awesome character, but put him on there twice. Doesn't nothing to do with this character. There's the bottom if you're looking for the barcode or anything like that. So just so you're aware, you can pick this up at currently. Currently, he's sold out in a lot of places, but he's currently available on Amazon, BigBadToys.com. and Entertainment Earth. I saw him on all those. I think I got him from Big Bad Toys. I don't know why I can't say that. So let me open him up and we'll talk about him as a figure. Okay, here he is out of the box, dancing for us in kind of a falling down kind of a pose. So let's take a quick look at the McFarlane website, their description of this character. So they say, here's his little backstory. War chief of a nomadic Tarkatan tribe, a carnivorous people considered subhuman by the Outworld Empire. Baraka dutifully serves Shao Kahn to preserve his tribe's way of life, who roam the harsh wastelands, meat carts in tow, consuming everything and everyone in their path. Baraka is featured in his Tarkatan general skin from Mortal Kombat 11. So yeah, interesting stuff. Again, I don't know too much of the story for the Mortal Kombat characters. I've played a couple of the games. 1, 2, and 3 were my mains growing up. Just recently picked up, I said Mortal Kombat X, I believe. I don't think I've played this newest one with him in it. But, again, I'm thinking he's a good fit for my, he could be a subhuman type mutant. If you follow the Warhammer storyline at all, the story is full of mutants, freaks, people that are exposed to excessive amounts of radiation, whether they live on weird worlds that have issues, or or just, or in some cases corrupted by chaos, so they start to mutate and turn into freaks. But, again, let's take a quick closer look at this guy. He is pretty detailed, pretty happy the way he looked. Fun trying to put him on a stand. I accidentally, first time I've ever done this, but I accidentally snapped the peg off of this. Got stuck in his foot. So trying to do his goofy standing pose there, crammed it into his foot too hard. But here we go. Let's take a quick look here. So the claws I had to kind of cram in there. So get these in focus. And they're kind of sharp. There's like kind of an edge here, so you really had to press to get them in there. It's almost painful to get them in there, but they're in there, and they're in there pretty good now. He came with 2, and then he also came with his brain, which is pretty convincing. I've detailed. I believe it's, looks like you see the pictures of him stabbing this thing, thinking he's going to mow it down like a popsicle or big old sucker. Num num nums. There we go. Okay, so let's take a quick look at him. Detail-wise, I think his face is awesome. Those teeth are nasty looking. Just a deep, close look. He's actually looking straight, which is not easy to do sometimes. You get really pupils and everything like that in there. Again, I'm sure other ones might be better or worse, but just a close-up look. Again, head sculpt is really nice. This tunic, or whatever you want to call this vest thing, it's a little bit softer than the regular plastic. I was fiddling with him a little bit, and his arm popped off pretty easily. Just again, but goes right back in, no issue. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've been running into that more and more with some of the more current McFarlanes. Seems like their ball pegs let go quite a bit easier, but no big issues. Again, they're easy to pop back in. Doesn't seem to damage the figures at all. But again, so looking at some more of these details here. Got his spikes on his arms, his hands. There's a closer look. He's got this cool leather-looking, I don't know, vest thing or girdle, or I don't know. But I thought it was kind of funny to see his kind of the backs of his legs showing here. Kind of silly design to me. I feel like they should just continue this down to the knees and end it there. But I guess I want to show he's wearing shorts. Again, all the way down to his feet. Hey, come on, get back in focus here. Sorry. Let's see. I don't know why that's coming out of focus. There we go. But very detailed. Like again, I like the amount of detail. I feel like they did a good job with the paint. They didn't do a lot of colors, but they put them in the right spots to make things pop. I like he's got his toes exposed. Kind of makes me giggle a little bit. It's like the best way to beat him. Three Stooges style stomp on his foot or something like that. But again, very sharp looking character. These McFarlane guys, they make some awesome sculpts for their figures. And then the articulation has been pretty impressive as well, considering how detailed they are. But talking about articulation, again, we can wiggle those piggy toes. Yeah, it makes me happy. Not in a weird fetish type of way, but ankles do pivot. Not a lot of rock. I'm not sure if they're supposed to rock, but they do go back and forth. The knee or leg does twist. Some double jointed knees, so we do get quite a bit of bending here. One of the things I was struggling with is this thing kind of restricts the range of motion with his legs. He can't get quite that full high kick. Not too bad here. Sorry, my phone keeps going out of focus here. So not too bad, but again, this kind of restricts his motion a little bit with his legs. Not too bad though. I don't think there's any waist. Oh, there's a little bit of waist. He does twist a little bit in here. Probably a little ball joint in there, like a lot of them. Wiggle them enough, he'll probably pop out of there. Like you saw, his arms kind of come out pretty easily if you're not kind of trying to make him pose in weird ways. And again, I can't, like, he couldn't do a jumping jack to save his life. But pretty good motion here with his arms. Again, double jointed elbows. His wrists do twist around here, so not, I think it was pretty good. Really kind of stiff, almost to the point I was worried about breaking it, trying to make these twist. So I mean, that's kind of, there's an option there, but it's again really stiff. And again, his head, he can look around pretty good. If you were laying into him, punching him like one of the Mortal Kombat characters, he could jerk all around, all sorts of goofy little angles and poses and looking. And let's just do a quick side by side with these, because again, I'm kind of expecting to use these guys. kind of side by side. He does kind of tower over this other standard guardsman scale guy. And he's actually taller than the Space Marine, which is, I just noticed, he's kind of, it's kind of odd. You don't usually see a lot of that. These Space Marines tend to be pretty big. But it will still work. Again, I'm planning on using him as a mutant or freak from this line, so I think that will work just fine for me. But that's all I have for you. Again, nothing too crazy with this one. Thanks for watching. Please consider checking out some of my other videos. Give me a like, subscribe, comments. Any of those things make me want to do more videos faster. So again, appreciate it. Oh, and also, back to my whole would he work in my universe? He can hold a pistol. Not too bad. So it's not perfect, but he could hold a gun if you wanted him to. So kind of cool. Alright guys, Evil Clown Slayer out.
If do right, your can defense.